So once again, all my people, hear my word. Make you ready to die battle when those evils be even as pilgrims upon earth. We're gonna have to be on the move for the things to come. Okay. One way we're gonna have to be pilgrims is what so you're gonna have to be outcasted in society by way of what um, the new world order. Okay. Okay. What you've already said was civilian under the skin. Okay, the mark of the beast was the RFID chip, Revelation 13 and 16 to 18. When no man my Bible says say he that had the mark. So come you're gonna have to take an implantable device. This is one way you're gonna have to be a pilgrim. You're not gonna have the things that you used to once have. Okay, the cars. Okay, anything you can think of. The houses. Okay, okay. The hour of temptation, Revelation 1, 3 and 10. Okay. If you have said what you will own, nothing you be happy with. And what did that king? Okay, recently he said that they're going to push toward that digital bank system, which are in some other cities and states and so forth, right about now, and some other countries and so forth. But what this is the ultimate end goal that they're pushing towards to. Okay, that implantable device, the RFID chip, as well as with the Neuralink. Okay, the BRICS have moved to another currency, with the dollar slowly fading. Okay, okay. So once again, Second Corinthians 6 and 40. Oh my people, hear my word. Make you ready to that battle. In those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Be as one that don't own nothing. Okay, we gonna let's continue. He that sell it, let him be as he that flee it away, and he that buy it as one that will lose. He that occupy merchandise as he that had no profit by it, and he that build it as he that shall not dwell therein. Okay, and what second edges second edges 14, 13, to, 13 to 15. Now therefore set that house in order. Now set yourself right. Get yourself together now. Okay. And reprove thy people and comfort such of them that has been troubled and now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Let go what the thinking of this world as of right now. Don't be worrying about the bills, what you gonna eat, what you gonna what clothes you gonna put on your back, and so forth. Okay? Don't worry about these things now. Not only that, but if you wouldn't be worrying about these things upon how to make ends meet if you had what Yahweh Yahushai Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you had the Lord. Okay? Remember, there's no one in them that fear him. Okay? Cast your burdens unto him, roughly paraphrasing. Trust in him and lean not unto your own understanding. Take no thought saying what we shall eat, what we shall drink. Okay? Okay? And much more scriptures through the Spirit. Okay? So 2 Corinthians 14 to 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Okay? The worries of this life. Okay? Cast away the burdens of men. Don't worry how you gonna pay this, how you gonna pay that, what you gonna eat, how is water gonna pass your lips, how is clothes gonna be upon your back. Okay, even for you you Israelites, for you so-called Latinos, Native Americans, so-called blacks, even when you didn't you didn't know Yahweh Yahushua Yahweh Shem Yahushua, what he winked at your ignorance, he made way for you anyway. But how much more if you had him now? Psalm 16, 11, save me and deliver me out of all my troubles. Vain is the help and hope in man, saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord. and not into the hands of men. If he be with us, who can be against us? All things are possible. With men, all things are impossible, but with him, all things are what possible. Okay? How much more if you had the Lord now? You wouldn't be thinking about making ends meet. Okay? He would provide and make way. Okay? So let's continue through the spirit. Let go from the immortal thoughts. Okay? How you gonna make ends meet? How you gonna pay this bill? How you gonna pay the mortgage? Okay? How you gonna pay rent? What you gonna eat? What you gonna drink? What you gonna put up on your back? Let go from the immortal thoughts, cast away the birds of mind. Now renounce corruption, repent, turn back, and seek him. Put off now the weak nature. Show yourself men. Okay? Now set yourself aright. Okay? Meaning you gotta get yourself together. Be as one that don't own nothing. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay? Okay, get ready. Once again, stay ready that you don't gotta get ready. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Once again, being pilgrims. Okay? Once again, what soon come. Okay, neighbors, friends, families. Okay? You know, they gonna they gonna attack. Okay? Not only that, martial law. Okay? Whatever you can think of, they're about to come in, kick through the door. Okay, spoil you, your family, your wife, your children, the food that you have, and so forth. This is why we have to be pilgrims to get ready to be on the move. Okay. So once again, unimaginable evils are coming. Remember, the plagues have been sent. Who can turn them back? Not just the evils, but the bad times, the destruction, the trouble, the dire times. And once again, we're already in them. They just haven't been amplified to its full effect and full form. But nevertheless, we are in it. And it's increasing every day. All these what?